Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. Today in this video we are going to see how to create Keap contact for Eventbrite attendee. So here my objective is that whenever a new attendee will register for an event in Eventbrite, then automatically a contact should be created in my Keap account. And for that I'm simply going to create a connection between Eventbrite and Keap with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect works on two principles. First is trigger and second is action. Here my trigger application is Eventbrite and my action application is Keap. To learn how to do this, let me take you to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to create a contact in Keap for Eventbrite attendee automatically. So any attendee would going to be registered for any event in Eventbrite, then automatically a contact would be created here in my Keap account. And for that, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which will help me to automate this entire process. Now, to begin with the process, we are first going to search for pabbly.com/connect. And as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On my right hand side, you can see two options over here, sign in and sign up free. If you are an existing user, then simply click on sign in. But if you're a new user, then please click on this tab sign up free. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And yes, you will also get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm simply going to click on sign in as I am an existing user. And here we have reached all Pabbly application page. Now let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of this application. And if you want to create a new folder, then simply click on this plus icon over here and create a new folder. As I want to create a new folder for my new workflow, so I'm simply going to click on this. And here a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name the folder. So I am going to name my folder as Eventbrite to Keap. Now let's click on create folder. And as you can see over here that we have successfully created a folder named as Eventbrite to Keap. And again on my right hand side, you can see a tab named as create workflow. Let's click on this. And here a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name the workflow. So I'm going to name my workflow as create Keap contact for Eventbrite attendee. And as you can see over here that I have selected the folder named as Eventbrite to Keap, which I have created just now. By clicking on this drop down over here, you will find all the folders which you have created earlier. Now let's click on create. So as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got us to extremely important events. First is trigger and second is action. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now my trigger application is going to be Eventbrite. And now we have to select a trigger event. This is the event which will make your workflow start. Let's click on this. And here you will find various trigger events, but I'm simply going to select new order all events, and it says triggers when a new order is placed for tickets to all events. Let's select this. And as you can see over here that we have received a webhook URL from Pabbly Connect which will act as a bridge between Eventbrite account and our Pabbly Connect account. And given below here are the steps to set up this webhook URL. And the first point says login into your Eventbrite account and then navigate to the top right profile drop down and go to account settings. So firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL from here. And after that, let me take you to my Eventbrite account as I've already logged into that. And according to the instructions, we have to click on the profile icon in the top right corner. And after that, we have to go to account settings. And in accounts, we have to click on developer links. And here in developer links, you will find webhooks. Let's click on this. And after that, I'm simply going to click on add webhook. And now we have to paste the webhook URL which was provided us by the Pabbly Connect account. So I'm going to paste it over here. And I have selected event for all events. And now we have to select action. So I'm simply going to select order placed here. After that, let's click on add webhook. And we have successfully added a webhook URL over here. So now let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account. And as you can see over here, it says waiting for webhook response and there is a node. Now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. And now to do a test submission, let's go back to our Eventbrite account. And here in events, I'm going to register for advanced AI as a sample submission. And for that, I'm simply going to click on this 3 dots over here and then I'm going to click on view. And now I'm going to reserve a spot for this event. Let's click on this. And after that, I'm simply going to enter all the dummy details over here. So as I've entered all the required details over here, now I'm simply going to click on register. So I have successfully registered for the event Advanced AI. Now let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account and check whether we have received a response or not. So as you can see over here that we have received a response and it says order placed, and we have received a webhook ID and the user ID over here, which means we have successfully set up our trigger application. Now my action application is going to be text formatter by Pabbly. Let's click on this. And here we have to select an action event. Let's click on this and I'm going to select split text. So I have taken my action event as text formatted by Pabbly, as I want to split the API URL received in Eventbrite response, which is this, and here I want to split the order ID. So I have selected my action event as split text and then I'm going to click on connect. And here we have to enter the text which we want to split, and for that I'm going to use a method called as mapping. Basically mapping means to insert the data from the previous step, and I'm going to enter the text from the previous response which was received by Eventbrite, and the API URL is this. And now we have to enter the separator which is required, and it says enter the characters, special characters are allowed, or word separator to split the text. For space as a separator, use this. So I have entered the slash to separate the text, and now we have to choose a segment index value over here, and for that I'm going to choose second to last, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as you can see over here that we have successfully received a response and we have successfully separated our order ID from the API URL. Now I am going to add another action step by simply clicking on this plus icon over here. And my another action application would be Eventbrite again. Let's click on this. We have to select an action event over here, and for that I'm going to select get attendee by order ID, as we have successfully separated our order ID with the help of text formatter by Pabbly. Now let's click on connect. And now to connect our Eventbrite account with our Pabbly Connect account, we need to set up a connection. For that, I'm simply going to select add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, please select existing connection. Now to add a new connection, let's click on connect with Eventbrite and then allow all the authentications. And we have successfully connected our Eventbrite account with our Pabbly Connect account. Now let's move ahead. Here we have to enter the order ID which is required, and I'm going to map the order ID from the previous response which we have received through text formatted by Pabbly, which is this. Now let's click on save and send test request. So as you can see over here that we have got the attendee with the help of order ID, and the attendee's first name is Smart, the last name is User, the email address is smartuser@pabblytudes.com, and all the required details. Now I'm going to add another action step by clicking on this plus icon. And now my another action application is going to be Infusionsoft by Keap. And here we have to select an action event. Let's click on this. And here you will find various action events, but I'm simply going to click on create or update contact, as my objective is to create a contact in my Keap account. Now let's click on connect. Now to connect our Infusionsoft by Keap account with our Pabbly Connect account, we need to set up a connection. For that, I'm simply going to select add new connection, but if you have an existing connection, please select existing connection. After that, I'm going to click on connect with Infusionsoft by Keap, and then I'm going to click on allow. And we have successfully connected our Infusionsoft by Keap account with our Pabbly Connect account. Now let's move ahead. Here we have to enter the email address, and I'm going to map this email address from the previous response which we have received through Eventbrite. And the email address is smartuser@pabblytudes.com. Now the lead source, opt-in reason are not required, so I'm leaving it empty over here. Now we have to enter the first name and the last name, and for that I'm simply going to map it. So the first name is Smart and the last name is User. Now the job title and other details are not required, so I'm leaving it empty over here. But if you want to enter all these details, so you can do that. Now I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. So as you can see over here that we have received a response, and the email address is smartuser@pabblytudes.com. The first name is Smart and the last name is User, which means we have successfully created a contact in our Keap account. Now let's go to our Keap account and check whether we have created a contact or not. So as you can see over here that we have successfully created a contact named as Smart User with the email address smartuser@pabblytudes.com, which means we have successfully connected our Eventbrite account with our Keap account with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account. So as we have successfully set up our trigger and action application, so let's summarize this quickly. Here my trigger application is Eventbrite and my trigger event is new order for all events. Here my action application is text formatter by Pabbly and my action event is split text. Here my another action application is Eventbrite and my action event over here is get attendee by order ID. And at the end, my action application is Infusionsoft by Keap. And here my action event is create or update contact. And if you also want to create a contact in your Keap account for Eventbrite attendee, then simply follow this workflow step by step. Hope this video was a helpful one. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to us at this website. And if you find this video helpful in any way, then do not forget to share it with your friends and please subscribe to our channel to learn more such automations.